All right, today we got REN, Lost All Faith. Guys, if you want to support this channel further, check out our Patreon. We have early access to these reactions and many other perks over there. Or you can support us for absolutely free by checking out our original music. I greatly appreciate it. My name is Alan. I'm a sound engineer and musician. Let's do this.
Mate, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. You're a sick guy. Thanks, mate. You're a sick boy. I've got to get out of this train, mate. I'm really sorry. I'm talking to you. Hey, can I get a quick picture, mate? Nah, mate. I've got to go, mate. Just a little cheeky little picture, but I've really got to go, mate. I'm sorry, mate. Come on, fine, quickly. I knew it was you.
I wonder how many times that happens to him out in public. I'm sure in the beginning it's very endearing. Like, it's really nice to be appreciated and get those compliments. But after a certain point, I know it could get old quickly, possibly, and be very mentally exhausting, especially when you're dealing with mental issues yourself and you're hearing all these other stories and stuff from other people. I don't know how many people go up to him and tell him their story, but that can be a lot for one human being or individual, in my opinion.
I'm a charming fella, I like drinking cans of Stella. See, I'm living for the weekend, bag kebabs and salmonella. Cinderella story, rags to riches, minute full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson, stacking mozzarella. Only joking, I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistency in my polo shirt, then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient that's patiently waiting for help. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise my selfish ways of contemplate. I've lost my faith.
I love that saturation and distortion I put on his voice. It worked really nice with those high vocals.
The border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave
I love the reverb and delay that it has on there too.
disorder, praise my selfish ways of contemplate. I've lost my faith, I've lost my faith.
Oh, that's really cool. So you have like this cool little auto-tune little triad going on underneath in the mix, which is amazing. That sounds really good. I didn't even hear that on the first
I'm a
listen.
charming fella, I like drinking cans of Stella.
And then this is the Sick Boy beat, right? We had that in the beginning where he's sitting down with the therapist. Can't remember the name of the song. I'm pretty sure it's Sick Boy. That's the same beat from that song. I like how he does callbacks to a lot of his songs. He does that in many of these newer ones lately.
See, I'm living for the weekend, bag kebabs and salmonella. Cinderella story, rags to riches, minute full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson, stacking more.
The instrumental is just amazing in this. It's so crazy good. Got those 808s going on. Now that's like a snare hit with a lot of distortion and saturation that really adds to it. And I kind of like that it's on the snare because that noise that you're hearing on the snare ends up on his vocals for the chorus, which is really cool. So to me, something that's important with doing beats like this is you want to have a consistency of sound. So he establishes all of the sounds he's going to use for the song. Of course, you can introduce new sounds later on, but this is like the template for what's about to come. These are the noises he's going to use. You don't really think about that. That's how you get this production and this writing to sound so good. Because if you're just throwing in random like distortion on a bunch of different things, you can have an inconsistency of sound. So if you have like 4 core elements of sound that you have for the production is what I would like to do. When I did do some rap songs, I would like have 4 particular sounds that are used. And that's what I'm kind of hearing with this song. We got 4 particular sounds. We're probably going to hear these consistently throughout like we have already, but then introduce one new sound here and there or some elements of production later on to change it up, which she's like a master at doing, I think.
Full propeller, I'm Nigella Lawson, stacking mozzarella. Only joking, I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistency in my polo shirt, then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient that's patiently waiting for help. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise my selfish ways have come too late. I've lost my faith, I've lost my faith. You've awoke a beast, I'm a geezer on the streets. Mona Lisa, this is art, make her Mona Lisa, she needs my meat.
See, this is your new element production that you're hearing come in. You have this like kick with the sticks going on that's underneath this mix. There's your new element to change it up for this new verse.
Eeny, meeny, miny, Mohammed, Abi Ali. Pleased to meet you, mate, who's the G? Not me, an irregular guy. Halitosis with psychosis, omens etched in my mind. Overdosed on pills and potions, a collection of mine. Split of out.
Yeah. He's almost speaking on like imposter syndrome, where totally relate and get. For me, doing these reactions, I definitely have those moments where like, who am I? I don't know anything. I'm not, especially like I'm not big. I haven't produced big artists or anything. So you get this thing where like you don't feel like you're worthy of even doing what you're doing. And musicians go through that a lot. Everybody goes through that a lot. But from dealing with musicians and stuff, I witnessed it a lot over the years, but suffer from it myself quite a bit. It's a really hard thing to mentally just push through and keep doing. It really is. Super relatable.
Volume with a zanny and I mix it with wine. Hey, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up, stand up straight. Look at you, you're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking stain. Honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public. Depressed and disorderly, it's like you fucking love it. Mug. Maybe you're right, maybe it's friend. Do it again and again and again. Maybe I'm high, maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival like man. In a prism like Ben, shot the iris of the land. Make believe and play pretend. God's my witness at the end. With God as my witness, I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil, I need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation, he never listens. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell.
I literally just said that this morning. And like, I know that line, like, you never seem like you feel well. It does. That's not going to go away. Like, for fuck's sakes, I'm doing everything supposedly right to get better, but you're still struggling mentally. You know, it's like, fuck. It does get better though. It does. It's hard to see the little bits of improvement. You know, for me, it's quitting the drinking was the biggest thing to improving mental stability, but I still trick myself into thinking you're not better. You're still struggling. It's like if it craves just to suffer. I don't know how to explain that, but back into the video.
Coming down, burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise my selfish ways have come too late. I've lost my faith, I've lost my faith.
Could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Good, could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Good, could you be the one?
I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills.
Could you be the one?
Just had that moment right now while listening to the song, just like, man, starting off these reactions, I've done a couple before this one, and it's like, oh, I'm doing good today, I'm feeling good. And this song was just like a reminder that you still have some issues to solve, you know, if that makes sense. Luckily, I paused enough to hold back the tears on this one. Oh, man. That was a great song. Just put me in a deep, deep thought. And if it would have went on any longer, I don't think I would have been able to keep it together anymore. But let's try to do some guitar B-roll. Guys, if you like this kind of content, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, guys. I'd greatly appreciate it.
Could you be the one?